Hi everybody, I'm Barry Stokes, one of the on-camera anchors for the Let's Fish TV show. I'm so blessed to get to do what I do for as long as I've done it. And you've caught us at a great time because this is the grand finale, the end of season episode for 2021, as we look back at some of the best fish catches and highlights from our entire season. Glad you're along with us. Let's Fish TV is on the air one more time right now. That is a fish. Oh man, look at this.
It's time for the only program that brings you real-time fishing reports from the Southwest region every week.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Woo!
This is Let's Fish.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome into this week's episode of Let's Fish TV. This episode is kind of a big deal. Why? Because this is episode number 39 of 39 half-hour episodes that we've brought you here on the show in the 21 season. With this episode, we wrap up, if you can believe this, my 37th consecutive year of doing this, bringing you the best fishing from the Southeast and the Southwestern regions of the United States. Now, I represent an entire team of folks that it takes to scout these regions and bring you the very best fishing adventures. So coming up in this episode, in the next half hour, we'll be bringing you reports and messages from all of our team members across the regions, and we'll be taking a look back over our shoulder at the 2021 season and some of our most excellent fishing adventures that we've brought you and some of the best and biggest fish catches of 2021. And we'll also be looking ahead at the upcoming 2022 season and talking about some of the exciting improvements that we'll be bringing you beginning next year. So without further ado, we're going to get things started back at the studio with Julie and our weekend planner. She does a great job for us every week on the show, previewing the upcoming weekend's activities. And then right after that, we'll get right to the highlight package and into some of our big announcements for next year. So without further ado, let's go back to the studio and get this party started to end our 2021 season.
Hi everybody, I cannot believe this is the last weekend planner of the year. We've had such a great season. The Salooner tables are showing fair fishing conditions both days this weekend. Peak morning activity will start early at 4:51 on Saturday and 5:48 on Sunday morning. Evening action picks up around 5:16 on Saturday and 6:13 Sunday evening. Depending on your area, expect the sun to rise around 7:10 and set around 5:23. Evenings will feature a last quarter moon that's 51% visible. Stick with us, we'll be right back to check all of the current fishing reports from throughout the area. Plus, I'll return with Bass Master Elite Angler Jamie Hartman for this week's Ask the Pro question. Stay with us.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Lose. Feel the difference. Waypoint Customs. Customize your boat your way. Strike King. Tie one on. GLACIER Glove. Stay outdoors longer with our gloves, hats, and shades. Fishing Specialties. Makers of the premier mount assembly for live sonar.
Oh my word. Welcome back, everybody, to our end of season episode for 2021, taking a look back at some of the best highlights of the season. Now, depending on where you live, you may not realize how wide an area that our show covers. We cover 10 states, from the Carolinas and Georgia on the east to Texas and Oklahoma on the west, and all of the southern states in between. So we begin our highlight package on the east part of our region, where we went to famous Lake Grenada in Mississippi, home of some of the biggest crappie in America, and you're going to see us catch one of the few legitimate 3-pound crappie weighed on a digital scale that you'll ever see caught. Feels big. I can't even get him up. Oh yeah, another pig. Another Grenada pig. Come up here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. every one of these are just giants. Where else do you come to rely on your scale just about every time you catch one? Just to see, what's this one? Oh, look at this one. 3 pounds and 4 ounces. 3 pounds and 4 ounces. There's you a solid 3-pound crappie, folks. You come to Grenada and catch a 3-4. And then from there, it's on to Tennessee to Fort Loudon, below the Fort Loudon Dam, where we ran into some fantastic fishing for giant white bass. I'm letting my bait drift down this current seam. There's one right here. And I'll explain what that means. Oh, he's going under the boat. One of these white bass are hard fighters here. That's a good one. That's a big one. Yeah. Here. That's what I want. Look at that. They're long, skinny fish here. Or some places over here in the southeast, they call them stripes. But that's a white bass there. Continuous lines down his side.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the last Lone Star Lakes of this season. Before we get started, I want to thank some folks. One of them, Phantom Blinds, roto-molded one-piece designs that seal in the scent and seal out the elements. Check out Phantom Blinds. Of course, Barry Stokes for letting me do this each and every year, Garrett for making us look so good, and my beautiful cameraman, my wife Jennifer. Now this week we're going to talk about some species that are easy to catch for the most part, very abundant, active in the wintertime, and they don't even require a boat. We're going to start with the Guadalupe bass, the state fish of Texas. Now these are in more hill country rivers and streams than just the Guadalupe River. You can search up the internet and find out where these fish can be found, but most importantly, they're easy to catch with light spinning gear. Of course, Parks and Wildlife has had a rainbow trout stocking for years, and during COVID it took a hit, but they're back in full force this year. Again, very light spinning gear. You'll use either salmon eggs, corn, cheese, even mini marshmallows if you want to use bait. You folks have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and we'll see you next time on Lone Star Lakes. Be sure and look us up on Facebook, Lone Star Lakes.
Next, we move a little further west to the state of Louisiana, where we discovered one of the best new big bass lakes we found in quite a few years. It's Bussy Break Lake, located in the remote regions of northern Louisiana, where we caught one giant largemouth bass. Got him. Oh, he's around a tree. Don't break me off. Don't break me off, it's a good one. Don't break me off, it's a good one. Right there. Stay on here, buddy. Stay on here, buddy. Right there. There, I got him loose. There we go. Look at this dude. Oh, look at this. Come here, Bussy Break. Come here, Bussy Break. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my word. Look at that trophy. Man, I know hundreds of guys that fish their whole life and never catch a bass that big. From there, it's a little further south to the tri-state area near the borders of Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Texas to Wright Patman Reservoir, where we found another school of giant white bass. Trolling motor's coming out of the water, and there's a fish right out there in the waves. Oh my gosh, that's a hard pull. What have I got? Be one of these famous big old Wright Patman white bass. See what we got. Here he comes up. Oh yeah, that's a good one. There we go. Look at that. Hey, welcome back everybody. We've made it out and the wind is kicking up, man. But there's what we came for, to Wright Patman Lake in far northeast Texas. That is a big old white bass. What a cool fish. There's a mangrove snapper, folks, and a really nice one. That's what I came a long ways to do. This is our end of season episode here on Let's Fish TV, taking a look back at some of the best highlights from our 2021 season. We cover saltwater and freshwater on our show, and in saltwater we cover both the Gulf Coast along those southern states and the Atlantic coast in North and South Carolina and Georgia. Out of Savannah, Georgia, we came across some great red fishing action. We'll show you one of those big boys. Cork down, cork down, cork down. Got him, got him. Big one, big one. Come out of that grass. Don't you get in that grass. Okay. Yeah. Now just come out here and take it easy. Come out here and take it easy. We got him. Oh yeah!
Good job, brother.
Look at that. That's what I came a long ways to do. And then from there it's on to Gulf Shores, Alabama, where we not only caught some big red snapper, but one of the most sought after snapper species, the mangrove snapper. What do you got, Chris?
Should be a big mangrove snapper.
All right.
Gotta keep him out of the platform though.
This is what we're after right here.
And Barry, I know you said we weren't gonna keep fish today. If we land this one, I think he's gonna take a ride home in a live well.
Look at this. All right. We got a mangrove snapper, folks.
Big mangrove.
What a cool fish. There's a mangrove snapper, folks, and a really nice one.
Man, the period between Thanksgiving and the first of the year is absolutely one of my very favorite time of years to fish, because the fish are still really feeding and you have a chance to pick some really pretty days like this one I have today. I'm on Lake Eufaula. I like to come here this time of year to jig for white bass and catch crappie. So that's exactly what I'm doing out here today, and really 2 baits will do both of those things for you: a jigging spoon and a soft plastic crappie bait. You can go with a smaller spoon, especially if you got kids with you that are using spin cast tackle or spinning gear, light line. You'll want to probably go down to 1/2 ounce size. And if you find the kiddos are having a hard time hooking fish, at the very least, just have them hit the bottom with that bait and then just drag it as you slowly move that trolling motor along. You're still going to catch a lot of white bass doing that this time of year. Hey, it's been a great year. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I also hope that I see you on the water sometime soon, because you can't catch them if you don't go.
Hey friends, Captain Kevin Broussard here with this week's Let's Fish Outdoor Report, coming to you from Hackberry, Louisiana at Cajun Paradise Charters. Tell you what, we want to thank y'all for tuning in all year. Tell you what, we've tried to keep you up to date with what's going on with the freshwater and saltwater side in the state of Louisiana. We hope you've learned something, picked up a few things that we've told you along the way, and done pretty good. Tell you what, for old Cajun Phil, Captain Kevin Broussard saying thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing y'all next year. Tell you what, you can look us up at CajunParadiseCharters.com. Check out Cajun Phil at Hotmail. Good way to get in touch with us. Y'all got any questions or you want to know some fishing info? Till next time, happy fishing, may God bless, and let's fish.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Mercury. Go boldly. Lowrance, America's #1 fish finder. Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama. Get our free fishing guide at orangebeach.com. MotorGuide's Tour Pro with GPS anchor. The tour is back. Blazer, high-performance boats for high-performance anglers.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at the size of that one. Oh my God.
One of our co-anchors here on Let's Fish TV is Andrew Upshaw. He's one of the most successful bass tournament anglers on the professional circuit. He won the College National Championship. He's won a couple of FLW events in the same year, and now he's successfully fishing the Bassmaster Tour. He helps us a lot here on the show, and you'll be seeing a lot more of him beginning in 2022. He and I will be splitting hosting and anchoring duties beginning next season. I'll show you a few of his highlights from this season, from beautiful Bell Cow Lake in Oklahoma, Toledo Bend Reservoir on the Texas-Louisiana border, and Grand Bayou, a little-known lake in Louisiana. Check out some highlights from Andrew Upshaw.
Good one. Oh my gosh. Oh, big one. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Oh. Man, what a bite right there. Ooh, look at the shoulders on that one. Welcome to Bell Cow. This lake has them just like this. Oh, that's a nice one there. Oh man, we just pulled up on this brand new brush pile. I was sitting there scanning. Oh my gosh, that is a giant crappie. That might be one of the biggest ones I've caught in a while. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that crappie, guys. Holy cow. That's what Toledo Bend has. Big slabs like this one right here. Oh, big one. Big one. There we go, guys. Now this is what Grand Bayou is all about, is this fish right here. Holy cow. Oh, there we go. Check that out, fellas. Check that out. That is such a giant August bass right there.
Hi everyone, Captain Greg Verm here bringing you your final Texas coastal fishing report for 2021. I tell you, this year started off with the challenge we faced after the February freeze. Up and down the entire Texas coast was affected, and us pros here in Texas, we were unsure what we were in for. But we were fortunate and blessed, and our Texas coastal fishery is still strong and getting better every day. Fishing is good all along the Texas coast right now, and I want to thank my pros that keep me updated from Port Mansfield to Matagorda. Captain Wayne Davis in Mansfield, Captain Chris Elliott in Baffin, Captain Sutton Schoonover in Port A, just to name a few of them, and there's many more that keep me updated. Even though 2021 Let's Fish TV season is in its final episode, me and my team will still be fishing here in Galveston and Freeport, and if you want to give me a call or check out our websites for the updated fishing reports, hey, check it out. Or if you want to go fishing with me or my team, inshore or offshore, Galveston, Freeport, and we got lodging at Bay's Landing, give me a call, shoot me an email. I'd be happy to talk with you. Captain Greg Verm, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you next year.
We journey on with our adventure back to look at our best highlights from the 2021 season of Let's Fish TV. We have some excellent co-anchors who help us bring the show to you each and every week. We take a look at some of their highlights, including Crispin Powley over in Tennessee, who took his daughter on an excellent bluegill fishing adventure at Reelfoot Lake.
There's your young male.
And a big one.
There's a big mature hammerhead bluegill right there.
From there, it's on to the Texas Gulf Coast, where Greg Verm brings us some of his best action from Chocolate Bayou in Port Aransas, Texas.
There we go. Oh, baby, come on. Get you some of that. All right, beautiful fish, nice. That is a Texas redfish right there, baby. Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, good fish, good fish. That is my first ever Port Aransas redfish.
And then it's on to Lake Tawakoni, Texas, where Mike and Terry Littlejohn bring us some great tips for catching blue catfish.
Fish on, baby. We literally just got the rod set out. We haven't been out 45 seconds. And already got a fish on. Circle hook got it right in the corner of the mouth. Oh, right here. Oh, shoot. Oh. There's 3 catfish in no time.
Watch our latest episode or catch up on past episodes on our website at letsfishtv.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter for new fishing videos every day. And download the free Waypoint TV app to get all the latest episodes every week on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Academy Sports and Outdoors, making it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Power Pole, total boat control. Visit Mississippi, good times are close by. Low Boats, 50 years of boating craftsmanship. Balls Out, made in the USA, heavy-duty mounts for your fish finders.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Ask the Pro question. This week, it's Kyle. He wants to know, what is your earliest memory of fishing? To get the answer, we asked Bassmaster Elite Angler Jamie Hartman.
Man, I grew up trout fishing in upstate New York, and we had a river right in the backyard, and we used to go out there with Pretty much anything we could find, a stick and a string, but bamboo poles with fishing line tied to them, and just catch trout and suckers, we call them up there. And man, that's where it all started, is on that river. So
thanks so much, Jamie. If you want some help from one of the pros, simply go to letsfishtv.com. Follow that Ask the Pro link to submit your very own question.
Thanks, Julie. She and all of our on-camera reporters do an excellent job for us each and every week, and have for many years. I'd like to give a special thanks, beginning in Oklahoma, to Gary Dallahan. He has covered the Sooner State for us since the very beginning, brings you all the latest fishing action from there. He always says you can't catch them if you don't go. Then in the state of Texas, Brian Hughes covers all of the freshwater action across a big state. You can check him out on his Facebook page at Lone Star Lakes, part of our Let's Fish page as well. And then down on the Texas Gulf Coast, Greg Verm does a great job covering the entire coastline for us with all the saltwater action, both inshore and offshore. You can also book a guide trip with Greg or any of his guides at his charter service there. And then over in Louisiana, Cajun Phil and Kevin Broussard have also been with us from the very beginning. They do an excellent job covering the entire state of Louisiana, both freshwater and saltwater. You can also book a guide trip with them down out of Hackberry, Louisiana. Also, I mentioned it earlier, I'll mention it one more time. Andrew Upshaw is coming on board in a much larger capacity beginning next year. He'll be splitting the hosting and anchoring duties with me, and you can check him out on all of his social media channels and on his YouTube channel as well. He puts out some great tips and information almost daily, and certainly every week. Check him out. And during the off season, you can also keep up with us, as we'll be posting videos, live updates, and fishing reports on all of our social media channels and on our YouTube channel as well. All of those social media and YouTube channels end with /LetsFishTV. You can always find us there. Now that brings us to the end of the show, and I'm glad you stuck with us up until this point, because we always wrap it up with some of our bloopers and outtakes, the times during the season when things didn't go quite as planned. We will see you in March of 2022 with an all-new season of Let's Fish TV. Until then, I'm Barry Stokes saying be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, y'all. Look at these bloopers.
Ooh, there we go, guys. Nice bass. Oh, come here, baby.
Just like that, but all of a sudden, you know, the line is falling.
He came back. Oh, he fell. That'll make the blooper tape.
And that's what this bottom looks like out here. And they come in there and they fan out. Reese, darling, listen to me. When I'm talking, you can't talk.
I did do one little thing. I was using a bigger bait. I was using a bigger bodied, that's a, and doesn't deserve to take a bunch of crap because somebody forgot to catch it. So, and I cannot remember where I'm going from there.
Maybe some speckled trout. I'm gonna start off with throwing salt.
Just waiting for the jets to go by. God bless America.
Well, it has a lot of really nice bass in it. And I'm gonna tell you one thing,
He didn't fight me at the end. I got all the fight of him way out there. Oh, now he wants to fight. See there? I knew that's what you were gonna do.
Let's talk first about the Tennessee River. I just got bit by a bee, if you're wondering why I'm dancing.
Or not a rock jetty, but a riprap. There's a decent truck. And I knew he was gonna do that. So back he goes. Get out of there.
actually gets even tougher. So like on those cloudy, windy days, that's when you're actually gonna catch them.
We go.